The day that belongs to God. Story inspired by Exodus 20 verse 10. It was late evening in the small town of Riverbend. The marketplace was noisy, full of men and women rushing, buying, and selling. Among them was a young woman named Sarah, who owned a small bakery. Every day before dawn, she lit her oven, kneaded her dough, and worked until her arms ached. One Friday evening, as she was cleaning her shop, her old father came to visit. His hair was white, his steps slow, but his eyes still bright. He looked around the bakery and then at Sarah's tired face. "My daughter," he said softly, "do you remember what your mother used to tell you about the seventh day?" Sarah shook her head slowly, too tired to think. Her father opened his old, worn Bible and read aloud, "But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord your God. On it you shall not do any work." Sarah frowned. "But father, if I close my shop, I will lose money. My customers will go elsewhere. How will I survive?" Her father placed his hand gently on hers. "Child, the Sabbath is not a loss. It is God's gift. When you rest, you are saying, 'Lord, I trust you more than I trust my own hands.'" Those words sank deep into Sarah's heart. She thought about the endless days she had worked, never stopping, always pushing, always worrying. She realized that even though she had bread in her hands, she had no peace in her soul. The step of faith. The next morning, when the town was busy again, Sarah did something she had never done before. She left her bakery closed. People knocked, they called, they even complained, but Sarah stayed home. Instead of kneading dough, she knelt in prayer. Instead of selling bread, she read the word. For the first time, she heard the birds sing, felt the breeze on her face, and spent unhurried hours with her family. That day felt different, lighter, holy, peaceful. She realized this was more than just rest. This was God's rest. The blessing of obedience. At first, Sarah feared she would lose money. But week after week, something unusual happened. Though she worked one day less, she never lacked. Customers kept coming. Her bread became known not only for its taste, but for the peace people felt when they entered her shop. One of her neighbors asked, "Sarah, what is your secret?" She smiled and said, "It is no secret. The seventh day belongs to the Lord. When I gave him that day, he blessed all my other days." Her story spread across Riverbend, and soon others began to close their stalls on the seventh day too. The town slowly changed. Families ate together. Friends prayed together. The Sabbath became a river of joy flowing through their lives. Preaching point. Beloved, Sarah's story is not just about her, it is about us. Many of us work endlessly, fearing we will fall behind. But Exodus 20 verse 10 calls us to remember that the seventh day is the Lord's day. It is not about loss but about trust. When you stop working, you are declaring that your life is not built on your effort, but on God's provision. The Sabbath is God's holy rhythm, 6 days of labor, 1 day of rest. It is a reminder that you are not a slave, but a child of God. Now let us pray together. A prayer 1, release of control. Lord, I confess that I have tried to hold my life in my own hands. Today I choose to release control. I trust you with my work, my family, my future. A prayer 2, healing in rest. Father, heal the parts of me that are weary. Restore my soul, refresh my mind, renew my strength as I rest in you. A prayer 3, blessing over the week. Lord, as I honor your Sabbath, bless the 6 days of labor ahead. Let my work bear fruit, let my hands prosper, and let my heart stay at peace. The seventh day is not just a pause, it is a promise. It is God's reminder that you are His, and He is yours. When you honor the Sabbath, you are not losing a day, you are gaining His presence, His blessing, and His peace. So as this weekend closes, go into the new week not anxious, not restless, but renewed. For the God who commands you to rest is the same God who provides for you while you rest. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment so you won't miss more devotionals like this. And also comment what verse encourages you today, and share your story below. Which Bible verse helps you in tough times?